Known as the Dean of Amateur Sports Reporters in Canada, Bob covered the Western Mustangs during his 33-year career with the London Free Press. He passed away on July 12, 2009 at age 89.
To me, Bob Gage was the storyteller of CIS sport. You know, he lived it. It was his day-to-day existence, and in particular, of course, he was the storyteller of athletics at the University of Western Ontario.
Bob cared about others. He had a deep love of sport and Mustang athletics. He was passionate about all student athletes and told their stories.
The things that really pleases me is that when these younger people, the present-day university students, come up and talk to you and talk to you on a one-on-one basis, and I mean, they don't look upon you, or at least I don't think they do, as some old guy, what's he doing here? But they, you know, it's, and I guess it means that I can relate to them.
Bob Gage truly was purple-blooded from the inside out. He built and founded a lot of the traditions and created the spirit here on campus that we really feel here as students today. Receiving the Bob Gage Financial Award was a huge honor, receiving something with his name on it. He's an inspiration to a lot of people for everything that he did, and it's given me a lot of confidence and credibility as a female athlete here at Western.
He's a member of countless halls of fame, including Western football's Wall of Champions, men's basketball's Hall of Honor, the Track and Field Hall of Fame, and the W Club Hall of Fame. Internationally recognized for his body of work, Gage championed amateur sport in the region as a reporter and advocate of student athletes and their accomplishments.
Bob's impact, it was a global impact. You want to say it was a Western impact and a London impact and even a Canadian impact, but Bob's impact in his coverage of amateur sport around the world was second to none.
In the early years, he was a reporter with the London Free Press and sports editor, and covered the greats of our sport, and he really did provide great expertise and exposure for the athletes within our program. He had a tremendous respect for the student athlete, and it was evident in his reporting.
It became his lifelong mission to act in the interest of student athletes. Once in the middle of an international long-distance race in Europe, a runner spotted Bob in the sidelines, ran over to him to say hello and shake his hand.
John Steffelmeyer, I think, probably leaving a lot of people out, and there were some fine players here, but John was probably the best in my mind.
I didn't understand the impact that Bob had on me until my playing days at Western were over. I think what speaks to Bob's character and genuine interest in you as a person, he always wanted the conversation to be about you. Aside from the sheer amazement that Bob could remember the smallest detail about a game that occurred so long ago, he always made you feel special. I'm sure, like myself, he played a key role in why so many athletes are so proud to call themselves Mustangs. John Steffelmeyer.
I guess a philosophy that I had was that I really believed that my job, if possible, but you're trying to give credit to these young people, up-and-coming athletes, and I think the coaches themselves appreciated, the time that was spent in doing this.
Bob was just so good to all my athletes and made them feel really special. He was really important in my life and in my teaching career.
Western was Bob's home.
I will be forever grateful for the impact that Bob has had in our program.
I think seldom are people so beloved in their lifetime as Bob was.
Bob Scoop Gage, a Mustangs legend.